Still pretty dirty in there. I don't think the camera really shows it, but a lot of dirt in there. I'm just trying to figure out what I got here because I got a lot of little extra bolts and stuff here. They're brand new. This all came with this engine. All these parts, plus the inner and outer power meter and the clutch and all that's all there too. So I gotta clean this up, clean the gasket surfaces all up, clean the threads all up. I'm not gonna sandblast this, I'm just gonna, it would be nice to vapor that thing though. I'm gonna find out tomorrow what the cost is to getting vapor blasted, everything. Got two different size springs here. I don't know what that's about. Check that. Oh, I got the radio playing, that's not gonna work. I thought I already ordered this, the inner cover of the gearbox, and I guess I didn't. And this is where it blew up here and cracked the whole housing there. You can see that. And this is the lay shaft, where I got both pieces here. I just had it right here. This is where it snapped the lay shaft in half. Right here, just snapped it. And this is where the stock ball bearing sits here. And the new improvement is to put in a roller bearing anyways. Which I have right here. This one's made in India. But yeah, this is what you want to put in a roller bearing. So it's ready to go. Yep. So I've got all the gears. I think I've got everything. Spacers. I just got to order that inner case. I thought I ordered it. Like I've been ordering little parts here and there. I thought I already ordered that, but I guess I didn't. So I'm gonna go online right now and look for that. Okay, that's all I can do for now. I got an original Norton battery strap. Leather, it looks like. And here's the battery hold down with the decal still on it, not in a very good shape, but battery must be con something. Lead to connected to red lead terminal. That's original. Okay, that's it for now. Just kind of going through all my parts and see what I'm missing. And I am missing a couple things. I'm missing the nut for that shifter fork shaft. And I got this Barnett clutch. It's brand new. It fits in there good. But I'm missing the I ordered the diaphragm and the center piece where the adjuster threads into. I got that on eBay last night for 25 bucks, but it's 20 bucks shipping. So that's pretty cheap. A lot of them are more than that. But I'm missing this big circlip ring that holds the diaphragm in. I'm missing that. And the ones I see on there like start at 40 bucks and up. There's a local guy nearby here that I'm going to call him Walridge Cycle. I guess you guys probably heard of him. So I'm missing that. Missing the push rod. Yeah, and I'm missing a little ball, but I probably got a ball around somewhere for the push rod. I'm missing the bolt for this, and I believe there's a spacer that goes on there, a collar, I think. I don't think that just screws on like that. I thought there was something else. Not sure, but I had a new one of these in stock. I got all these bolts all cleaned up. I think these two are for the coil bracket, I think. I don't think they belong in here, I don't think so, but find it when I get there. I cleaned up all the bolts and nuts. I got some extra parts here. I got some shims, and some of the stuff is for the engine. Oh yeah, and then these belt drives, it's a different sprocket, and there's two different size spacers. You need the thinner spacer in here, so that sits nice and flush. That's a belt guard, helps hold the belt on. I'm not sure, is this? No, that's not for that. That's for that. I believe that's for that one there. And then this one is for here. It's got the little groove cut in. I got a couple of these here. So that holds the, I believe that's the one from there. Oh no, maybe it's that one. I don't know. Gotta figure it out. So yeah, basically the push rod, the ball, that lock ring, the nut. And I need the nut for in here too. Goes on the inside. I got a motor mount here, but it's all rotted out. So I'll press that apart. Get some new rubbers for that one. I do have these rubbers here. I think these are for the back one. These are in good shape, these ones still. This for the top motor mount. Here's my whole points ignition system. I kept it all. I got two sets of coils. Didn't realize I had 2 sets of coils. But I got everything in there, Zener diode, capacitor, points, advanced mechanism. I got that whole assembly there. I don't know what this spring was for here, but it's not for a Norton. At least not this Norton. I got an extra, is it first gear? That's the base shaft. I think that's first or fourth gear, I can't remember. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Well, I'm just cleaning out this cover here. I got that middle cover ordered, the inner cover. So everything looks good in there. It's luckily, you know, we didn't crack the housing in here when they blew that bearing out. You could crack that and blow that apart. So just going to clean this up today. I'm debating whether to start pulling this head down today. I'm running out of bench space here. I might though. I might just pull the head off and the cylinder off to have a look at it. To me, that's the funnest part about working on engines, is the teardown and diagnosing the problems and seeing what you need. To me, that's the funnest part of it. I like tearing stuff apart and really diagnosing, you know, kind of like a doctor. All the, you know, all the little things that are missing and broken and what you need and how much damage there is and then how to tackle it if there is damage, like if the pistons are scored, you know, stuff like that. So that's, to me, that's the funnest part. So I might pull that down today. We'll see. Okay, that's it for now. Correction there. That shifter shaft threads into the case in there. I forgot about that. That's why it's got a square in the end here to tighten it up. So that threads right into there. Okay, I'm gonna blow this out, clean it out some more. I was just kind of roughly assembling this gear case to kind of get it in order, and I can put it out of the way so I can tear down the top end of that engine. And I found a main shaft. Is it this one? You gotta look closely at these gears. Main shaft, third gear. Where is it? This one here? This one here. This one? No. This one here. This one. So maybe it's a lay shaft. This way. This is the main. No, main shaft. Main shaft. Main shaft's on the side. This is lay shaft. So lay shaft, main shaft, third gear. I just noticed there's a broken tooth right there. I didn't notice it. Well, there's 3 broken teeth. 1, 2, 3 right there. I didn't order that one, so I got to go order that one right now. So yeah, I was just kind of trying to put this puzzle together, make sure I got everything, double check everything, and yeah, sure enough, I need 1 more gear. So I'm going to go order that. I'm going to put this all away, and then I'll tear apart the top end. Okay, let's see what's inside this thing. One hidden nut under here. These 4 off. This one here. There's 3 at the front.
My other tire on the right side has a little cut in it.
Would somebody slash your tires?
No.
Huh?
No, it just has a little. They're just old. What do you mean? I've been freaking driving them like crazy for years.
But I thought you said somebody, there were slashes in it or something.
No, there's a hole in the side or something. But the other side, there's a, like I feel like the tire is just gonna like fall apart.
The tire. Oh, did the guy check your tires?
What? When?
Usually he checks.
He said that my car is not safe for the road.
He says not? There's no shock on that.
Of course it's not.
There's no shock.
There's no power steering, there's no shock, there's no... He's like, I said, go on the junction yard soon. He said, good. It's not safe for the road.
Huh? I'll go check
Yeah,
this one.
$84.
Yeah?
Trying to give me a new tire.
How much did it cost you?
$84.
Ridiculous. Is it a good used tire?
Yeah.
I've been taking apart one of these engines in a long time. I'll check that.
Not good to breathe with
What stuff?
oil or whatever. Gas.
What are you doing now?
No valve.
You go on, let me look, show me your tire then. Don't forget about these two under here. I forgot. It's been a long time. I know these heads are tricky taking off. I've been soaking them all down with oil overnight. They're all pretty rusty. Okay, is the head gonna come off now? Let's look inside the brain. That's gotta be them all. Gotta be. Come on. I see it coming up. It's just rusty. It's coming. All the studs will be all rusty. I don't want to hit one of these aluminum fins, they'll break right off. She's on there. Rusted on there pretty good. Holy. I don't want to break these things off either. Can hit on the intake manifold there a little bit. Rusted right on the studs. I just know it. Push rods. When I took apart the other engine, I know at least one of the push rods was bent. I remember it was bent bad. Doesn't work close. What the I'm not even gonna look at the head. Let's look at the cylinders first. See what we got here. See if it's stock bore, what kind of shape the bore is in. I had the cylinder soaked in this penetrating lube, and I'm pretty sure when I bought it I sprayed some lubricant in there, so it's been sitting for a couple of years with some kind of lubricant in there. Look at that, the pistons just wipe off like nothing. Standard. This one says standard. This one, different marking. Yeah, standard. Really hard. That one's nice and clear to see. ID 15 standard. This one, very hard to see, but it is standard. See if I can turn it by hand and have a look at the cylinder walls. This way is better. Yeah, that's better. There's the bottom of the stroke. Okay, let's see I see some little surface marks from where the rings have been sitting for years, but little scoring right there, a little bit. I can touch that up with a hole. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good though. Yeah, those are good. I think just a light hone, a little bit of rust you can see up on this corner here. Hopefully you can see that from a little bit of rust, surface rust on there. And you can see some ring lines. I'll have to measure them. I can feel a little bit of a ring edge there, but that's not bad. That's savable. Certainly savable. Okay. Just silicone on there. That's no good in an engine. That's been ground down, that one. Like two gaskets stacked up on that one. Yeah, there is. 2 gaskets in there. At least the nuts aren't all rounded off, screwed up. These two look like they're pretty beat on, these ones here. Like really hammered. They need to be dressed. Probably was really loose. Gotta clean all those up. This engine would have ran. I'm sure if I put some gas in it and spark, I could have made this engine run the way it was, but all the gaskets need to be replaced. I need to hone those cylinders, and it would have just caused further damage, I'm sure. But yeah, lots of carbon on those. I'll pop them out and see how the guides are and how the seats are. But really carboned up, these ones. Okay, let me get my spring decompressor. Take the shafts out and the followers out, tappets out. Makes it a lot easier for getting the valve spring compressor on. My hands are so oily I can't hang on to nothing. Where my sockets are. Different size. I've got a tool for this, I'm pretty sure. But I can just pull them out with a bolt. Okay, let me find that. There's the tool. So many different tools you need. pretty gummed up in there, pretty tarred up. Been in there, could, like I say, could be in there 40 years. Okay. Oh, I got lucky there. Just dump it in there. Oh, come on. She's not in there. And they're so oily. There we go. Yeah, it's just gummed right in there. See if I can hang on to that. Okay, let me get this off. I'm trying to mark these and put them back in the same hole. Oh. There's my other Healy coil I was looking for. Put that there. So this is right exhaust, this one's right intake. Yeah, a little bit of marks on there. It's not too bad. Okay, so these have a little thrust spring on them and washer. So it's on the inside. Like that. Not sure this one. I might have to take out this stud. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. Oh, I got it. There's the spring. Like that. The springs are on the inside of this side. Alright, let's get these two out. Okay, I'm going to get these two out and get back to you. Here's the last one, the hardest one. When I did the other engine, I had to buy a whole set of British Wentworth taps, or bicycle thread taps and dies. And sure enough, I couldn't get it started in that when I had to tap it out. Clean the threads up on this thing because they were getting rounded. Yeah, I'll be using those lots, I'm sure. Because a lot of fine, these are 26 threads per inch on the end of those tappet shafts, rocker shafts, whatever you call them. Oh, very good. I gotta clamp it to get the sucker out. This stud's finger tight anyway, so I may as well take this out of the way. See, that one's got a shim and a spring. I thought I heard a shim come out of the other side. Yeah, there's a few shims. Did you guys see where that one went? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. There's usually a shim with these springs, so I know one came off of this one. And one came off of this one. This one here. Maybe two even. That goes there, this goes here. Where'd the other one go? Oh, this one here. Shim there. Okay, there's the two for exhaust. Those can only go one way, those ones. Okay, I'm going to pop these valves out. I had my valve decompression tool on there, valve spring decompression tool on there, and I'm trying to squeeze it and break the collar free of the retainers, the keepers, and I couldn't do it. So then I turned the end. I started cranking this in tighter and tighter to squeeze the spring down more, and the keepers were stuck. They were stuck right in the valve. Like glued right in here. So I ended up shoving rags underneath here and then give it a couple of good whacks to break this free, and it finally came loose. But man, those were in there good. I don't know if they've ever been apart. But I got to clean them all up and check the play. There's a little bit of play, but not much. There's some wear on that valve though. That one there. So to get it all cleaned up and I clean the guides out, I'll be able to feel the free play. It seemed like there was a fair bit of free play on the intake ones. Really carboned up. When I get it cleaned up, it's totally different. Okay, so I got these in the right spot here. That's intake, exhaust, intake here. That goes there, that goes there. Here's the intake for the right cylinder. Yeah, that thing's dished right out. See if I can get this thing to get the camera to focus in closer. But it looks like it's really dished out, so it's going to need valve work. Let me clean that up first. See if I can get closer here so you can see that. It's dished out, and there's not very much. Oh, I'm trying to get a good position where you can see that there. Like if you look in the seat, it's dished right out. I think I got to get my body closer so the camera focuses closer. And if I had these valves turned down, there would be no lip left. So that valve's garbage. On the look for valves now. I'll clean up one exhaust valve and have a look at it. These valves are kind of weird. It's kind of mushroomed, like rounded over, like somebody's grounded on that side. I don't remember that in my other head. And what it's done is it's left no edge left on here. So you can't turn these down, or the edge is like almost a knife edge on it here all the way around. Trying to get it so it'll focus in there for you. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's like a knife edge, but it looks like somebody's grounded on this side. Maybe for better airflow, I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing a mushroom shape like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember that. So I need valves. Can't turn these down or it'll be like a razor blade on the end and it'll just burn the valves. It's already thin. Okay, so just look at the seats a little bit here. See what we got there. This seat here, it's got a nice big wide seat on the intake there, and then this one, it's just a skinny little seat. Yeah, this head needs work. Oh brother, more money. I got a buddy that does that, but I think it's $180 or $160 to do all 4 valves like that. Unless I can find somebody cheaper. But he does do really good work. He cuts 3 or 4 angles on the intake valve and exhaust. He makes it so it flows beautifully. Okay, that's it for today. I'll pull those cylinders off another day. I got enough work here to do. I got parts ordered for the transmission and the clutch. And I really want to get that gearbox all bolted back together as one unit, put it in a bag, seal it. That's done, don't have to worry about that anymore. And then if I can focus on this head, get these valves done, get some valves ordered in, get that all sealed off in a box, get all the nuts and bolts cleaned up for that, decarb and everything. Put that in a bag, that's done. And then I can focus on the block and the cylinder, see what I got to do there. And hopefully I can just deglaze those cylinders, clean up the little bit of surface rust. And if there isn't, I'll pull that apart tomorrow. I may as well see how deep I'm getting into this. But it's kind of good I'm getting this out of the way and write down a list of everything I need. And then these parts for the FXR should be in any day now. I can button that thing all up, although I still gotta do the brakes on this. I want to put some new seals in here and clean up these pistons because it's just way too tight. And I still gotta do the top end on that one there, but I think I can just do that in one day. But then I can start working on the frame again. I can start making the bushings and bearings, and I got to remote the swing arm, and then I got to make or weld a piece on so that the rear disc brake works onto the swing arm, the Norton one, unless I can find a proper swing arm, which is impossible. Impossible to find that swing arm for a rear disc brake Norton, because I think they only had the disc brake for 2 years. You know, 74, 75 maybe, or I don't know if they had them in 73, but. So there's tons of swing arms for the old ones, you know, right back to the 60s. But very few swing arms with the disc brakes on them, and that's what I kind of need. But I think I can make a standard swing arm work, especially if I get a picture. If I had one in my hand, I can measure it all. So that, yeah, I can start working on that frame and getting ready to bolt the motor and tranny right back in it. So yeah, I'm gonna, once I start getting this motor and this stuff together and I get these other projects out of the way, that's gonna go pretty quick. I can't wait to start working on that. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.